collectible kid again, and this time I have my top 30 favorite Funkos, and sorry it's been so long. My number 30 is 10-inch Megazord because he's really detailed and nice, and from Power Rangers. Number 29 is Captain Cutler from Scooby-Doo. He's one of my favorites because he glows perfectly, and he's one of my favorite Scooby-Doo monsters. Number 28 is Woody Woodpecker, and he's my favorite cartoon, or one of my favorite cartoon characters. And I like his sculpt because it's nice paint and nice detailed. Next, number 27 is the Phantom Shadow from Scooby-Doo. And I like this one because he has like a nice black part on his face, and it looks kind of spooky from the TV show, and he looks straight out of it. Number 26 is SpongeBob and Plankton with Fun Sign. I like this one because it's adorable and cute, and it's the only Plankton I have. And yeah. Number 25 is Nova from any Marvel thing, pretty much. And I like this one because it was one of my favorite birthday presents, and I like that his fists have like energy balls around it, like he's ready to fly off, and you would think he's glow in the dark or clear somewhere, but he's not. Number 24 is Kraven the Hunter from Spider-Man, and I like this one because I love lions, and Kraven is one of my favorite Spider-Man villains, so I like a lot of villains, so I like a lot of Funkos that are villains. Speaking of villains, our 23rd one is Clayface from Batman, and I like this one because he's just melting all over the place and has dots everywhere. And he's got a nice angry look on his face, like he's ready, like he has a good plan for Batman. Number 22 is Toxin from Spider-Man, and I'm not really good with this character, but I really like him. And red is my favorite color, so I like a lot of stuff with red on it, and he has a lot of red. And plus, he's kind of got, and his symbiote is sort of like spreading out. And my number 21 is Pennywise with raw iron. And I like this one because it shows that he really got hurt when it happened. Like he got it right through his face, and his face is all messed up, and he's all spooky sort of because he's messed up. Looks straight out of the movie. And my number 20 is Santa Claus from Peppermint Lane. I like this one because I'm a big fan of Santa, and this is my only Santa, so I also like the red, and he looks happy and joyful like Santa should be. My next one, my number 19 is Batmite. Batmite is one of my favorites because I really like the character, and he's funny. And Batman, I forget because I watched it a while ago. And this one came out a couple days ago, and I got him at box lunch, and I really like this one because the base, and he's jumping up, waving to you. Next one, number 18 is Lizard. This one is great because he's all scaly like a lizard, and he looks like the lizard. Next one is number 17 is Pennywise Deadlights. This one was in the It Chapter 2 Hot Topic mystery box. And I like this one because it has all the spots on it, and he's got the yellow inside of him, and his mouth is wide open and his eyes are gone. Then I have Spider-Ham, who is one of my favorite Spider-Mans, and I really like this one because he's like, "Hello everybody, I'm Peter Porker. I wash my hands, that's why they're wet." And he looks really funny, and he's small like a pig with his pig nose. Number 16 is Surtur from Thor Ragnarok. I like this one because he's got like that huge skull part with horns, and he's all fiery, and he has the bones all over him. Number 15 is Mr. Negative. I really like, from the Spider-Man PS4 game. I really like this one because he's sort of plain, but his sword is so detailed, and he looks like he's really angry, like he's battling with Spider-Man in that other verse. Number 14 is Susie from Stranger Things Season 3. I really like this one because Susie was my favorite part of that, and her dress is detailed with flowers, and her glasses are great, and this is just a really good sculpt one. And this is number 13 is my favorite Spider-Man, Spirit Spider. This one is sort of a symbiote on the body because it's all bumpy, and he has a fire head with a skull. And this is one of my favorites because he looks like a skeleton straight out of his grave. Next is number 11 is Venom Veins. I like this one because I like all the ones with the bases, like they're jumping. And he has his cold tongue with his spit, and his eyes are really detailed. And next is Psycho Santa. He's an ad icon, I'm pretty sure. And I like this one because he's all like, "I'm a gremlin of Santa, and I'm giving coal out to everyone. Moo-ha-ha." Next is Scooby-Doo with Haunted Mansion. This one is great because the Scooby-Doo with his tongue is pretty cool, and it's really funny, like, "Raggy." And the Haunted Mansion is really detailed, like straight out of the intro, and it's got a ghost coming out. Next is Mr. Mxyzptlk was from DC or Superman. This one is great because he's floating with his feet crisscrossed and he's like, one more thing. And he's angry and his hat is slipping off his head. Next is another villain, the Horned King from the Black Cauldron. I like this one because it's sort of a skeleton and red and he has horns in the name. And he's sort of a skeleton from the undead that's raising more. Next is Venom, Venomized Thanos. This one is great because it's like exactly Thanos, just him with the venom symbiote on him, and he's got sharp teeth and a tongue, and he's got blue fire, and his eyes are a great mold. And I'm not even doing the numbers anymore. Well, this one is 5, Doctor Strange Ghost Rider. This one isn't so great anymore because the base fell out. And this one is great because it's Doctor Strange with some Ghost Rider colors. And then it's Ghost Rider's head. And this one's great because he's like floating in the air, battling. Number 4 is the 6-inch basilisk from Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. This one is great because it's like huge and fat and it's scaly and it's long and it's got really sharp pointy teeth and gold eyes. Number 3 is Scar with Flames Chase. This one is a really lucky because the chases are harder to get. And I got the Chase Scar in the Disney Lion King Hot Topic mystery box. I really like Scar and I really like his song, Be Prepared. So I really like this mixed together. Number 2 is Captain Hook and TikTok Croc. This was the Disney Villains. This is the Disney Villains box, Hot Topic mystery box. And this is the only Captain Hook I have. And Captain Hook is my favorite Disney villain. So I really like him and it's really good. The older one isn't as good. In my opinion, this one is a little better because it was made recently. Not really recent, but sort of recent. And my number 1 favorite Funko is Scrappy-Doo from Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo. This one, Scrappy, is my favorite superhero ever. And this one is great, and I can tell it's him because he has the fists out and he's ready to punch a villain. Da-da-da-da-da-da, puppy power! And this is just a phenomenal doing of Scrappy-Doo. That is my top 30 favorite Funkos that I have.